Hello, I'm Dr. Ray. Have you ever went out with a woman and everything's going well, then all of a sudden she gets scared and she steps back? Or have you had an amazing date, even made out with her, and she doesn't call you back the next day? Have you been out with a woman where you start getting closer and it seems like things are starting to unfold as far as you get to know each other and there's this emotional bond that you're creating with her, and you're being open as a man, and she's not used to this, and she steps back? Have you had that experience? Well, this is what this video is about, and that is, it's important to remember that most women are feeling based. Even if they claim not to be, the last thing that a woman wants to visit is Crazytown. And when I mean Crazytown, if you're a woman watching this, you'll completely relate to this. Women can get swept up into their emotions. If they really like a guy, they can make everything about him. So oftentimes, if a woman had been hurt in the past, then she's going to be very cautious. In that moment, she finds herself thinking about you too much. She's losing sleep. She's losing her focus. It could immediately put her back into that place when she was with that one guy and she completely lost herself. She was crying many nights. She didn't know what to do with her life. And she felt clingy, needy, and so vulnerable. So it's very important for men to remember that it's not about them, meaning that it's not about the man taking that personally. I mean, of course, there might be circumstances, it is something that you're participating in, but what we're talking about here in this video is about how women process emotions and feelings. It's a very, very visceral experience. So for a man, for example, if you were to go through a breakup, there's a possible chance that even same night you might go out with your friends, you might go bowling. It might be something that it bothers you but doesn't faze you. Whereas if you're a woman, you're processing that. You're going to talk amongst your friends about that. It's very hard for you to kind of get on with things because women don't necessarily compartmentalize emotions the same way that men do. Women are more compassionate. They're more empathetic. They really very much define themselves as far in their life as whether or not there's love in their life or if there's not, if they're feeling a fulfillment. Men can be completely without a relationship as long as their career is going well, as long as they have some type of focus, it doesn't really matter. Whereas with women, if that department's not really working, for a moment, just think about it. How often do women talk about relationships? Think about that for a moment. It's a lot. It's a big thing for them. So that means that if they're going to be in a relationship with you, even if it's maybe casual, maybe they start to like you a little bit more. Maybe you're this amazing lover and you start opening her up and she's thinking, wait a minute, I just wanted to be friends. She could get scared. And if she doesn't have a foundation as far as who she's going to be in the relationship with you, and if she has lost herself in the past, then you become a big part of her life. In your mind as a man, you might be thinking, that doesn't make sense. Well, a male and female brain processes information differently. So this is why women sometimes run away. They get scared. They don't want to lose themselves. They've had these feelings before. And so they might tell you that they need to focus on school or their work or some family matters, when it's that they actually started feeling something there. And it's something that they like, but yet also afraid of. So, there's no right or wrong way to do this, but maybe when you enter a union like this with a woman, take your time, have conversations with her, and even if she's making the cues and giving you cues like she really likes you and you're having that experience, remember that it might be good in that moment, but the next day when she wakes up, she might be thinking, I don't want to go there. I'm not ready. And she might blame you. She might blame circumstances why she shouldn't be with you. She might even find all suddenly out of the blue, you're like the greatest person, and then the next day she tells you all the reasons why maybe you shouldn't be dating. She's afraid. And if you could look beyond that bullshit, when I say bullshit, it's a defense mechanism, and hold space and love her and let her know you're not going to run away, she might come back. Or she might not. But hold your grounds. And remember, it's not about you. Honor how women process information differently. And that is why many of them run away. I hope you enjoyed this.
If you were being offered some free tools that could get you unstuck, would you be interested? If so, visit raydoctor.com and receive your free transformational exercises. Imagine starting each day feeling deeper love, a clearer mind, and being able to say to yourself, I really feel good. My clients love these and so will you. Get them now for free at raydoctor.com.